Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to have a contest where you get us the supplies, Hunter, and we do one. You judge.
Oh, yeah.
See
A cooking contest,
job.
taxidermy contest.
Make it find you a new apprentice.
That's right.
I need mine ironed out and everything before I do it, though. I ain't going to make it through the...
I'm going to do a squirrel.
Are you?
Something manageable. Ain't that what you started with?
Yeah, duck was my first.
Oh,
one.
duck.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
that's
so,
the hardest.
Yeah, if I say between a duck, a deer, turkey.
Duck and turkeys. And they can be a pain, especially turkeys.
Yeah, turkeys to get used to. You never heard of anybody mounting a turkey. Now you can see a bunch of people got turkeys.
Mm-hmm.
I come into your shop one day and you had one. You were blow drying it. And
yeah.
that was the nastiest looking freaking thing. It was all wet, and the feathers were wet, and he was sitting at the desk, he had that blow dryer going, and I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
It was a turkey.
It'll come back to life when
So
you dry it out.
before we get out of here, how's the best way to preserve a turkey or a duck, or if you want to bring you one?
Ducks, I like to tell people take some damp paper towels, wrap around the head and around each foot, and then slide it in a 2.5 gallon Ziploc bag. Maybe fold the head over its back or in between the wing. Don't use a pantyhose. That's like old.
That's what I always heard. Put it in a pantyhose.
Don't do it.
You don't want to see that.
No. Well, because it mashes the feathers down and crinkles them up. And
yeah.
But also, when people put it in pantyhose and stick it in the freezer, it's exposed to air, and then you got freezer burn and everything else. Turkey the same way. I tell people keep a regular quart size Ziploc bag in their vest with a paper towel and a zip tie maybe, and wrap that paper towel around the head and slide the Ziploc bag over it and put the zip tie, and that just keeps the blood from dripping all over it because your head's shooting them. So that's where most of the.
So are you
What do
using
you drop
the
them
actual
in
head?
and freeze them?
Garbage sack. Yeah, just slide them in a garbage sack and just lay them in the freezer or bring it straight to me. A lot of guys want to bring it straight to me because they want to save that breast for them.
Yeah.
Do you use the actual turkey head, or is it?
Yeah,
I know used to everybody used like the artificial.
Yeah,
fake
it's kind of. like freeze dried heads for the longest were the best, and still are. They're still good but now they're getting into casting the head, and it's getting
crazy.
Great, yeah.
How long can you hold a duck or something like that
in the freezer?
Yeah,
if it's wrapped up properly, it's good for a year or two.
Okay. So
I got one about 8 years.
I was fixing to say, I was trying to remember who has the.
I got Thomas's.
What is
it? I can't remember what duck it was. It's white, but I don't remember what it was. White and gray.
No, Widgeon or something.
Might be
Gadwall.
Coot Mountain.
Yeah, coot.
Yes, can't leave your. That was I wanted to bring that up because I know Jamie had one, and I know a lot of people that'll hold something for a long time.
Forget about them.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'll bring this one to you next week.
See what you can do with it.
And there's ways to rehydrate everything, but it's better if you wrap it up good, especially
I didn't know that about the paper towel. I would have stuck it off.
Yeah, just a damp paper towel, around each foot and the head, and that keeps it fresh as the day you killed it.
I wouldn't have done that. I probably just watered it up and thrown it in the bag and just brought it.
There you go.
If you want one mounted, don't be picking it up and grabbing it by the neck, hold it by the leg. You don't want to baby it.
Yeah.
Because I do have to turn some stuff down. I can't turn.
Work magic. I don't know. You worked one with mine. That shot between the eyes.
Yeah.
That was.
That deer was rough.
Yeah, that was. I forgot about